Welcome back to another episode of FireCore Fantasies. Carly.
Yes.
As you may or may not know, I say like and a lot.
Do you?
I do.
I'm the same way.
It's a very. I was watching the. There we go again. I was watching the Follow Your Dreams episodes that Billy and I did, and boy, is the word like in there a lot. We were at work and we were talking about if there were different words that we could find to kind of use as fillers.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of thought to myself, I was like, well, like those words don't need to be replaced; they just need to be eliminated.
Yeah, it's a
with like I guess replaced with a pause.
Yeah, it's a verbal pause. It's like a verbal comma.
Yeah. But I wonder if it's just that like.
Did you see?
Did she
I
fall?
spiked her against the door. Sometimes you gotta teach her a lesson.
I don't know who's boss.
She gotta know. She gotta know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. It requires a lot of conscious effort.
It's a very, very difficult thing, and I honestly would have to go back and like, and look at the videos we've shot and everything, just to like get a sense of where I'm at with mine. But I know I've been forced to be consciously aware of it before, particularly in academic situations.
Yeah.
Mostly because I had a professor who was... I was forced to take a communications course at my last school for when I was an education major. And it was like basic communications with this guy who was Nigerian and had this super thick accent. And you couldn't understand him. And it was the worst class I've ever taken. I hated public speaking. Like... This is bad enough, like me sitting with you here on the couch and I have to talk. I'm just like, oh, okay, well, we'll come up with conversation and then like we'll go from there, whatever. But for that it was like, I keep going now because that's all I can think about. I'm focusing on it. But when I was in that class, we had to give a 20-minute speech on...
Whoa.
X, Y, or Z from whatever chapter in the book, and we had to focus on it and whatever. But the professor would mark you off the point every single time you said like or any verbal pauses you made, he would mark you off.
Even a verbal pause?
Like a word. Like you could pause, but if you said like or he hated filler words.
Oh.
And it was the worst. Because he sat in the back of the room with the timer going, and you'd hear yourself or catch yourself saying like or and you'd like just see him mark it down on the paper. It's like, oh my god!
Like he had steel.
You'd like get it back at the end of the presentation, and he had like a little tally in the top corner of how many times you said it.
Jesus,
awful.
I don't know if this is true with everyone, but I know that so often, I'll wake up and go throughout my day on autopilot.
Yeah.
Without really thinking about a lot of the things that I'm talking about. And
why is this so hard right now?
I wonder if that has anything to do with, if it affects your speech, because you're just so, obviously on this show, I'm kind of focused on what I'm talking about and very invested in the topic, but just in everyday life you just kind of you have conversations. What?
We're gonna stop for a second. FireCore fans, I gotta recalibrate this remote. Give me 1 second.
Oh shit. And it's all good. It's okay. Our remote kind of gets fucked up sometimes.
I've taken such good care of this gamepad apparently.
It gets messed up
messed up sometimes yeah. But
I'm gonna try to make it a conscious effort to not do that.
It's so difficult, especially because there are just some times where you verbally pause and I've had people where I've had moments where I've just like verbally paused and I'll just blank out, and people are like, "You okay?" I'm just like, "Yeah, like I'm fine."
Like, I'm good. Are you?
Sometimes I just blank out, and it's no, get her. Leave her.
Leave her. Lever. The lever. Pull the lever. Stop her. I barely know her. Yeah. It was pretty disappointing. I was sitting out on the deck with my mom. I'm like, Mom, what did you think of the Follow Your Dreams? She's like, it was good. I really enjoyed it, except for just how much she said like. And apparently a lot of she was showing all of her friends at work, and they agreed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean we said it a lot.
I didn't pick up on that. I watched both of them too.
Really?
And just like I didn't pick up on it at all.
Yeah.
That might just be me. Like I was more focused on like on what you guys were talking about, I guess. More than the grammatical or syntax that was going into the verbal communication.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me though.
I want to get out of the habit just because I feel
No, stop it.
that I don't know.
I'm just killing this guy.
I mean, now it's such a huge part of our language. Like might as well have two separate denotations. You know what I mean?
In the dictionary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then is just a what's the word for words that are sounds? It's onomatopoeia, right?
Onomatopoeia.
Yeah. So is an onomatopoeia.
I don't.
Well, no. Yeah.
No, it's not an onomatopoeia.
What's
I don't know, but it's not that.
But it's almost used because it's very similar to like.
It's used similarly.
To like.
Yeah.
And like they just. I don't know. See, I'm trying to figure out why it was like that even became that word. Because I think at some point someone kind of had to they kind of justified using like because or maybe the definition made sense to them. I'm trying to think. I went to the store. I can't.
I don't know. I honestly can't think of anything that would verbally justify it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because when you think of the initial like, it looks like is similar to, or I like, as in I enjoy.
I like FireCore Fantasies.
Yes. Or FireCore Fantasies is
well, so it's
like a Let's Play channel, but we are, so it's not.
So it's more leaning towards that definition of similarity.
Yeah.
This controller is like having
is like a small TV.
But technically that is an appropriate sentence.
Yes.
This controller is like a TV.
Yes.
Which I've actually been talking to someone and have said something that, and they're like, you just said like. I'm like,
yes.
But yes, I did because it was appropriate. And they're like, well, no, no.
Yes, because it's a simile. It's not a metaphor. It's a simile using like or as to compare two objects.
Yeah. When you I went to the store.
Yeah, that's not a simile.
Well, did
that's
you go to the store?
Or pause. Yeah.
Yeah, so somewhere along the line.
Something happened, and this is how we're here on a sofa in a living room.
We're gonna take care of this temple next time on FireCore Fantasies.
Yeah, why not?
Let us know how you feel about those verbal place fillers. And I challenge you guys to try to be more aware of it. I know I'm gonna try to, especially on the show, and try to focus on it, try to eliminate it. Hope you enjoyed
thanks guys. Bye.
we're here playing Wind Waker. This is crazy.
This is insane.
You don't understand.
You just threw a skull at me. You just threw the body of my dead friends at me.
Your dead friends are locked in this temple?
Yeah, why not? It's my Navi the fairy.
Aww.
Remember when she runs away at the end of Ocarina of Time?
I don't. I've never beaten that game on my own.
Oh.
Your face is very...
This is why we need face cams.
She ran away at the end of the game?
Yeah. She, like, runs out of the temple. You know what?
She dips?
She leaves.
Why?
You're, like, hanging out with Zelda, all googly-eyed. And her time has come. She's not really your fairy.
She just goes and dies in the field.
Yeah. You actually, that's the premise of Ocarina of Time, is that you're going through Majora's Mask, is that you're going through the forest to find Navi. When Skull Kid gets you. Or that's what people have thought, because it's supposed to take place directly after that.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be, like, looking, the beginning, the opening text is, like, you're looking for a friend who disappeared.
Ah.
So, I mean, it's interesting, for sure.
Interesting.
How do I...
That was story that Nintendo didn't add years after making the Zelda games.
Yes.
Like they did. Oh, that's creepy. Seeing her in the fog with those red eyes.
Yeah, she's a little...
And that beak mouth nose.
And that beak mouth.
Nose. Because it's her nose. But beaks are mouths on ducks, though.
Yes.
Like, right?
She's not a duck.
She's a bird with a duck beak.
Do not call
nose.
her.
She's a bird. Isn't she? Is
She's
she
a
not?
half bird, half person. She has wings. If it quacks like a duck, is it a duck?
But she can't quack because that is not a beak.
Shut
It's
up.
just a really, like,
Shut up.
disformed nose that happens to look like a beak. But is not actually a beak.
It's not a beak, but it is a beak. But you know what? She is too much. She's asking for too much from me right now.
I've been watching a lot of John Oliver lately.
Yes, good choice.
Yeah, do you like that show?
I very much enjoyed The Daily Show.
No, not The Daily Show.
What?
I've been watching John Oliver.
Oh,
Last
Week Tonight. I'm sorry.
I
love Last Week Tonight.
I think what I'm gonna do
Yeah.
is start kind of writing open response questions to every episode. Because I'll wake up and just put it on my phone as I'm making my coffee or whatever.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it a lot, so I think I might kind of challenge myself and start writing responses to every episode.
That's interesting. That would be really cool.
Yeah, just to kind of work on my writing, continue to work on my writing now that my class is... Damn, a burp fit right here. Excuse me. Now that my English class is over and kind of stay in the habit of doing that. Will I be writing papers? Probably not.
No, but I mean, it's always good to challenge yourself to do something.
That's right, the 21-day challenge, which I want to make kind of like what we're going to do with Journey. Oops, did I give it away?
Oh no.
We're doing something with Journey, everyone.
I'm really excited about it, guys.
But that's all we're going to say. But kind of something similar to that, where I'm just kind of focusing on what the 21-day challenge is and why it's beneficial, why it's important to me.
Yeah, I think that would be a very beneficial thing for you and for a lot of people who've watched, because I know, well, I'm not sure what the view count or anything is on the episode that you did with Billy, but it was definitely very interesting to just sit and listen to you guys talk about everything you were talking about, from just like how you deal with certain things to meditation to dealing with problems and doing what you want to do and just getting what you want done. It's interesting to have someone else's insight and more positive insight, I suppose you could say, because I'm not the world's most positive person all the time. Like, me and you aren't the same in the way we go about solving problems.
Yeah.
But that it doesn't mean anyone's inherently right or wrong. It's just interesting to get the other side.
Everyone's different.
Yeah.
But I definitely think, yeah.
Is there anything
All
down
the multiple
here?
sides. So you're in a crypt right here, like a tomb right now?
Pretty much. Yeah, there is something here.
You just have to get it and dip out.
Yeah.
Oh, a red ruby. Look at that. Was it worth it? That thing is so freaking creepy.
We're about to find out if it's worth it. Don't touch me.
What are they called? The Redeads?
Redeads, yeah. You've played Ocarina of Time, right?
Yeah, a long time ago.
You know the little naked, shriveled up people?
Yes.
Yeah, those are them.
Oh, they're much creepier in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. I used to sit and just like curl up in a ball when my dad played, and I'd freak out every time I saw them. He was just like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Oh, you're so scary."
Where else were they other than the town square?
They had the mummies, that were in. Sorry. They had the mummies that were in certain places. A lot of Redeads were in the graveyard, and then those sort of places, the temples, the dark temple, the mirror temple, whatever you want to call it, in the well, where you get the eye of truth, lens of truth, rather. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to play that game.
Oh, it's so good. So good. I want to play Majora's Mask too, but
I need to beat that.
yes, you really do.
Sorry.
It's such a good game. Like I think it's my favorite Zelda game.
Really?
Yeah, I think it might be. All right.
Oh, now how close are we to the boss?
I think we're pretty close because I just have to go down here to get the boss key. That's the boss right there.
Where?
That door.
Really?
Yeah.
Shoot. I can feel it.
I can feel it too.
Coming in the air. Oh no.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it rushing through your hair?
Can you feel it rushing through your hair?
Oh no.
Oh no. I've been waiting for this moment for the past 3 days. Oh no.
What's this? Oh, I love this puzzle.
I
love this puzzle.
I remember when the first Michael Bay Transformers movie came out, I had the countdown on my computer screen.
Yeah.
I used to sit there and just like watch trailers over and over again on silent while I listened to This Is How a Heart Breaks.
Why?
I have no idea.
That's awesome.
But whenever I hear that song, I'm like, this is how I can take. This is it now. All I can think of is like clips from the first movie of just like Optimus Prime driving around in the truck and like, why? I have no idea. I was a weird little kid. But I was so excited. I love Transformers. Even occasionally, I
Still do?
we'll still like go and watch like Transformer reviews and stuff. I actually was thinking about filming one.
Like the video?
Yeah.
Well, I mean the toys or the
movies?
movies?
like reviewing like one of the toys.
Why
just,
not?
Like a funny like, yeah. I mean, why not? I've done origami tutorials on the TCB channel.
Yeah. I'm about to crush Medley under the weight of 1,000 suns.
Just to try it, you know, like see what it was fun doing the origami stuff. It was very challenging because I don't know how to do origami at all, and
well, that seems like a problem.
learning how to like to do this. I think I did like an origami ring. I did a flower.
Mm-hmm.
I also did the white crane, but that one was the first one that I ever made for the channel, and it was a joke video. I like ripped the paper and like messed it up.
Right.
And
I
at the end, it was
remember
just like
watching
a
that.
perfect crane, which I still had to learn how to do to make. But the other two were actual tutorials on how to do it. It was fun. I want to do it more. It's just kind of time consuming.
Yeah, I
Like-
can imagine.
Excuse me. Like anything is, but I kind of have to spend my time doing this. Not have to, but you know what I mean.
This is what's
It's
driving you right now.
Yeah,
Did
take
she
part in
really?
it.
She did.
What's she doing?
She won't listen to me.
She moved. She moved.
She did move.
She banged. She banged. We were just watching William Hung off camera
She's a lovely.
performing on American Idol. She bangs. She bangs. What an amazing song, let me tell you.
Oh, what an amazing musician.
Why he didn't win American Idol, I don't know. It's beyond me because, boy, is he a talented little Chinese guy.
He is.
Or actually, I don't know. I think he's Vietnamese. I don't know.
He's very talented.
Speaking of Vietnamese, Thatch came in and visited me.
What?
Like within the last like month.
Why?
I don't know. He just came to Westwood Starbucks.
What? I thought he went to North Carolina.
Yeah, he was like back for his cousin's art gallery or something.
Fetch. He didn't come and see me. Dang.
Well, he didn't like specifically come to visit me. He was just there and was like bumped into me while I happened to be working.
John.
Small world. Yeah, I know. Join us next time on FireCore Fantasies as we
finish this puzzle.
What are we doing? Actually, yeah, whatever. We'll do it next time. Bye, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed.
Bye.